All right, Jamie, here we are. We're back in a new season. It's that time of year. I guess if we look back at last season, it was a pretty remarkable season for Te Akau. We had the Derby, the Crack a Million, Rosehill Guineas. I watched that and I was at a wedding. I was with about 50 guys who had backed Ginger Nuts, so it was a day to remember.
Yeah, great season, Julia. Big thanks to the owners and everybody involved, the staff at home. Everything clicked really well. Ginger Nuts and Melody Bell were obviously the headline acts, but and behind that there was some progressive horses that did a good job for the stable as well. So let's hope it can continue into the 17-18 season.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. All right, so we're actually talking to you. You're in Christchurch today, heading to Ashburton. Tell us some of the team that have gone down to the South Island. We're pretty notorious, I guess, if we say so. We always take a team down to the South Island. What have we had? 9 guineas?
I think so.
Let's make it 10.
Yeah, let's try and do that. But we've got 7 horses down here at the moment in the care of Dan Miller and Tegan Newman, who's apprentice to us. So bitterly cold when I got off the plane this morning. But we've got Imperium has come back down again. He'll get ready for the New Zealand Cup. Another couple of rating band horses and Grazia and Tiffany's Time that can hopefully work their way through the grades a bit. And then we've got a few maidens down here as well that can hopefully sort of step up into 3-year-old company, the likes of Heart of Courage, who races today along with Swing Note and Age of Fire. They have unfortunately been scratched just because of the heavy nature of the track. But as you say, Te Akau have always had a team down here nice and early, and hopefully this year we can get stuck in and get some winners nice and early in the season.
Awesome. All right, let's go to Ashburton today. We've had a few scratchings, but we've still got 2 runners. We've got Zabistic in race 4, the Sir Colin Meads Legend Maiden.
Yeah, he's a horse that's always had good form. He's had a couple of issues that have taken a bit of time to get over, but he's certainly going well now. He won well at the TTECO trials, and if the track wasn't in the heavy range, he would have been very confident that he would have run well. 1200 first up on a heavy 10 isn't ideal, but he's there. He's got no weight on his back, and he should be in it for a long way.
Awesome. And then we have race 6. We have Heart of Courage with McNabb down there aboard.
Yeah, Heart of Courage. Things just didn't quite go right for him last season. He's since been gelded and trialled well since. He went on a heavy track similar to Zabistic at TTECO on the first day of August. So he'll take his chance on the heavy track today. Again, if it was slow, we would have expected a good run. But everything else is heading towards a good campaign for that horse.
Oh, great. Well, today is officially the first day of spring, which is probably music to everybody's ears in Matamata, all the staff. It's going to get warmer. So we head to Hawke's Bay. They kick off their spring carnival tomorrow. They've got the Daffodil Race Day. They've done great things with that day. They're even actually banning smoking on course, which I'm a big fan of. So we have an exciting team down there. We have first up Griffin in the listed Al Rocker Sir Colin Meads Trophy, race 5.
Yeah, Griffin, very progressive horse. Obviously, he's a full brother to Ginger Nuts. He's had 1 start for 1 win at Matamata in a maiden 2-year-old event, and he won that well. He's since trialled well since and gone to Te Rapa for a gallop, which has brought him on again. He's a horse that if he's like his brother, he's going to keep improving the further he goes, but we thought this was a nice race to kick him off in, and we'd certainly be happy if he was back in the field a little bit and tackling the line strongly.
Awesome. And as well in that race we have Summer Monsoon.
Yeah, very progressive colt. He's got good form from his 2-year-old season, including a second behind Summer Passage in the Matamata Slipper. So he trialled well at TTECO on the 1st of August. He too galloped at Te Rapa and with the blinkers back on for the first time in a little while, expect him to go forward and be in the race for a long way.
Great, and then we see Ginger Nuts is back. How's he been going this campaign, Jamie?
He's had a couple of trials, quiet trial first up, and then he picked the line nicely at Taupo on better ground. So we're certainly happy with where he's at. He's got to step up from 3-year-old company to weight for age now, and he hasn't met these sorts of horses over 1,400 metres before. So as long as he's back and hitting the line strongly, we'll be happy as we look to step him up over more ground.
Great, I'm looking forward to that Group 1 for sure. And the final race of the day, we have Wide Awake.
Yeah, progressive sort of horse, Julia. He's had a trial and a gallop at Taraka as well, which brought him on nicely. His coach really starting to turn now. Opie was really pleased with his work on Tuesday morning, and if he can get the right run in transit, he should be a good each-way chance.
Great, and up north a bit to Ruakaka on Saturday as well, we have 2 runners. We have It's Our Showtime in race 7.
It's Our Showtime's a very progressive mare. We've liked her for quite some time. She's had her fair share of niggling little issues that we've had to manage carefully, but now as an older mare, hopefully she's starting to mature a bit more. Her trial win at Tikeko was good, and from a nice barrier of 5, she's probably just going to be ridden quietly early, and she'll be attacking the line really strongly.
Great, and we also have Pure Savalina in race 8 with McNabb aboard.
Yeah, she had a quiet trial at Avondale on very heavy going. We just wanted to get her on a better track, so that's why we're heading up to Ruakaka. Expect her to keep improving throughout this preparation.
Oh, that's a good Saturday of racing. I'll be tuning in. Jamie, do you have a little rugged outsider one to watch this season? Who's your favourite?
We've got some lovely 2-year-olds coming through the system. Akau Dragon, he trialled well behind El Husser at Avondale. They're 2 nice colts that hopefully we can target towards the crack 1,000,000. Obviously Melody Bell's had a good break since Brisbane, and she's back in the stable on Monday, and really looking forward to aiming her towards some Group 1 races around Christmas time and into the new year. And there's plenty of 2-year-olds that we didn't race that are sort of about to kick off shortly once we get the right track conditions. Horses like Coke Bradman, there's an unraced mare there called Winehouse. Those sorts of horses, hopefully once these tracks start to improve, we can see them out and hopefully see them perform well.
Great, and a little bit of oil. Who's your best bet for between today and, I'm going to say Saturday. Who's your best bet for Saturday?
Let's go. It's Our Showtime at Ruakaka. If she's good as what we think she is, hopefully she can get her way through the black type this campaign.
All right, well, good luck for the weekend, everyone. Thanks, Jamie, and we will see you next week.